I lived in New York for the first 48 years of my life. And my life was that of somebody who lived in an urban area that was completely different from where he is now. I met a woman who had a getaway on the Stone Row in Jim Thorpe. We started dating and she brought me up here, and I found myself commuting and I didn't like it, and I said to her, you know, I've lived in New York for 48 years. I could do something completely different. I could live here. If you threw me in a penitentiary and gave me art supplies, I'd be happy. I think for me, adapting to a place that's completely different culturally was easy because I live in my own world. I worked as an illustrator for 25 years. I had an interesting career as an illustrator. Did an album cover for Kiss. I did 9 US postage stamps. I did numerous album covers for RCA. Did lots of illustrations for the New York Times. But then there's one point in my life where I had a near-death experience, and when I came out the other side, I said, why don't you do what you're going to do, because time's limited, and I started doing my own series of paintings. So I started this turtle series, and the more I did it, the more I liked it. But when my kid was 3 years old, I was reading too many ABC books to her. I sat down and started to write her an ABC book. She prefixed everything with the word acorn, like acorn daddy, acorn refrigerator, acorn dinner. So the first page of her book was A is for anti-gravity acorn. I didn't know what to do for B, so I went to the dictionary and I started to look for words that sounded cool, and I found bifoliated bonito. After I found bifoliated bonito, I found caoutchouc chelonia. I found the word Daedle. Daedle comes from the name Daedalus, the Greek architect inventor who invented Icarus's wings. The ones that I chose seem to have something to do with the way my mind works, or the experiences that I had. So that's the Daedle Doodle story.